12 years ago today, I was laying in a hospital bed and just had emergency surgery. I was just told that I had 30 minutes to an hour to live, if that, if I didn't get there when I did. I was bleeding internally for 2 days. 2 days. My body was a mess. I was in a mess. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even walk to start with. I couldn't get up by myself. I couldn't bathe myself. My husband had to bathe me. He had to wash my hair. I remember my sister coming and brushing my hair for me. I couldn't do anything. My body was completely depleted of everything. I had to get so much blood put back into me because I lost so much. And all I could think about was how shattered and broken I was. All I could do was cry. All I could do was be angry. I remember it not hitting me right away that I had just lost the very thing I prayed so hard for. Until the nurse came in and said, "Congratulations." Congratulations. For what? For suffering? Are you serious? But it didn't take that one. I was able to keep my composure for that one. But there was two more come in and said, "Oh, where's the baby?" Oh, all the things. I was asked everything about a baby that I did not have. And I snapped. When I tell you I lost it and I screamed and I hollered and I cried out. I was so broken. And 12 years later, I had this revelation, because it didn't even hit me then that it was right before Easter. But as I'm going over Jesus' life and as he was on earth and all the things he went through, and him going to the cross for us. For us. His mama sat there and watched. His mama sat there and watched. And she cried and she was broken and she was hurt. And she didn't understand why, even though she knew who he was. She knew what he said. She knew that he said he would come back. She knew it. But she still didn't want it to happen. She still didn't want to watch her baby die. Oh, the pain she had to have felt. And I think about me sitting in that hospital, not knowing what tomorrow holds. Not knowing, why, God, did you let this happen to me? Why did you abandon me? Why did you forsake me? Why did you let me go through this pain? You promised me a baby, and you took that promise from me. Why? But I can tell you this. Sunday is coming. And it might not mean literally tomorrow, Sunday, for you. It might be years down the road. And I know that's hard and you don't want to hear that. But there's a time and a purpose for everything. And he has a reason. At that time, I had no idea why. And I was so upset. And I was so angry. But in the back of my mind and in my heart, I knew that he was good. And I knew that he had a plan for me. And I knew that he loved me. I knew he wouldn't fail me. Even though I felt betrayed and hurt. I knew he wouldn't leave me in my brokenness. And he won't leave you in yours. And so when I say Sunday is coming, Sunday is coming. He keeps his promises and he keeps his word. That promise that he promised me, he gave it to me. It was over a year later, after all of that, and after the doctor said, do not try to have another baby. You do not need to try to have another baby. The possibility of you having another ectopic pregnancy is very, very, very likely. You will. And you might not make it after this one, if it happens again. And I tell you, they tried to put every bit of fear in me. They did. But it didn't happen. It didn't work. Because I said, oh, the devil is a lie. I'm going to have my promise. And God granted me that. He gave me my promise. And I stood on his word in my brokenness, in my hurting, in my shattered pieces. I stood on his word. And I knew that he would keep his word. He would keep his promises and that he don't lie. I didn't leave him in my mess. I dealt with my pain and my suffering with him. I didn't leave him. I cried out to him. I screamed out to him. I talked to him every single day, and in every bit of my grief, he was there. Every bit of my pain and sorrow, he was there. I didn't say, Lord, I'm done with you. I didn't say I'm done with this life. No, I stood there in the waiting. I stood there in the pain, and I said, Lord, I know you're going to make a way. I know you're going to take this from me. I know. And I trusted him even in my anger. I trusted him even in my pain. And that's what made the difference. He saw that I trusted him even when I didn't understand. He healed my heart. And that's what he had to do first. He healed my heart. He healed my brokenness. Even though I still didn't understand. I had peace. And I said joy. I had joy. And I said, Lord, I know in your time, I'll have what you said I will have. And now over a year later, here it comes. My promise. My little boy that he said I would have. And he don't just do it one time. I didn't have not one problem having him. I didn't go through any pregnancy issues. When they went in to look at my scar from my ectopic pregnancy that ruptured, they said it doesn't even look like you ever had surgery. Because that's the God I serve. When doctors said it's impossible, he said all things are possible. When they said don't, he said try me. He said listen to me. Don't listen to what the world says, what the doctors say. Don't listen to all the unbelief. Listen to me. And I did. And right after another, guess what? Here comes another promise. Here comes another little miracle. My little doorsteps, my 3 little doorsteps that he gave me. Not one problem. Not one complication. Why? How? God. Every single time. So whatever you're facing today, whatever that impossible thing looks like to you today, hold on. I tell you, with everything that I've seen in my life and everything I've seen him do, hold on to his word and his promise. Don't leave him. Do not leave him in your brokenness. Do not leave him in your uncertainty. Do not leave him in your disbelief. You will have moments. The enemy will come in and he will try you, honey. He will try you. Don't fall for it. You hold on. Say, Lord, I don't understand, but I trust you. Say, Lord, I'm hurting, but I trust you. You keep doing that and watch what he does for you. Watch how he turns everything around for your good. How do I know? Because he's done it for me. So remember, Sunday's coming. Sunday is coming. And your Sunday's coming.